Welcome Himanshu sir to Dheya Career Mentors. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. So you have become a mentor with us recently, and it is a pleasure to have you on board. So can we start by introducing you to our viewers? Can we start with your career journey?
Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. So if you talk about my overall professional career, I talk about, I did my MBA, and then from there I jumped into, I would say initial jump was into
Yeah.
sales and marketing, product development. But very soon I find out that, it is not my cup of tea. So
Mm-hmm.
I moved into back office functions. So then
Right.
I joined a company called American Express. It's a multinational bank during that time. So I
Mm-hmm.
worked there for around 10 years in different streams. Okay, I started with my back office function, then I did risk management, and then so on and so forth, and did some of the transitions from their onshore locations to India location, established those processes.
Yeah.
And then I got an opportunity to work with one of the outsourcing multinational company. So I
Mm-hmm.
started working with them and spent my 8 years there. It was a great experience because it was more of a big people leading role,
Right. Yeah.
wherein I was managing a team of 100 200 people at time. So different people, different learnings. You are
Mm-hmm.
learning from them, they are learning from you. So the journey was very exciting there. A lot of learning in terms of how do you establish a shared service, then how do you do transformation, and then from those manual processes you've seen an era of digital now. So
Right.
everybody is talking about digital these days, artificial intelligence and all. So people talk about it. I've seen this happening. So things
Yes.
were moving into from a manual to a robotics process automation or
Right.
into artificial intelligences. So which would have been a dream a long back. In finance processes, people would have not given a thought to it that okay, really these augmented artificial intelligence or all these things can really work.
Yeah.
So I've seen that happening in my that experience. And then for around 8 years I spent in that organization. So I got an opportunity to work with one of the biggest consulting firm, Accenture.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm currently there
Yes.
as one of the practitioner for one of the finance processes.
Yeah.
Okay, and again I'm responsible for the similar kind of things to design and advise our customers that how can we make their processes better or learn from them the new things and implement it in our day-to-day operations.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the journey so far. It's very exciting.
Well, you have always been on the backend side, or
Yeah,
you work with big companies and bigger teams. So,
yeah.
how did that lead you to becoming a mentor?
So I told you that my 8 years of experience was with people. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was getting people from college pass outs, very fresh, and then I have an experienced team of around 18, 16 years of experience with me. So
Yeah.
what I learned during that time is that these freshers who
Hmm.
come in the organizations, they are like those misguided missiles.
Right.
So they've been sent anywhere, or some of them has charm to earn money very quickly.
Yeah.
So they took those routes, and after a couple of years of hard work and things, they think of not having in their way. So
Hmm.
that's a kind of waste for them.
Yeah.
So then when I came to know about this, yeah, so I thought of having this mentor thing,
Yeah.
and I should actually help people around. So at least to whom I know, and if I can do something good for somebody. So
Hmm.
that's the main objective. And secondly, these trainings and I would say mentoring in office as well was one of
Yeah.
the key things, one of the key interests for me. So that's
Right.
why I really wanted to get into this to learn different methods and all.
Right. So, before you became a mentor, you said you were working with people and you were working with kids as well. Do you find any difference in your approach while dealing with such young people after you have done your certification?
See, since then I'm just doing everything is online. So
Right.
I would really not say that, it's making a difference. But yes, approaching people would have surely made some difference somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, lastly, do you have anything to say to the kids and the students out there?
So yeah, so a great thing is that during my time, if I talk about, we were not having these kind of
Mhm.
platforms wherein we should be knowing something. So the
Yeah.
only thing during that time was like we were aware of only three streams: science, arts, and commerce.
Yeah.
But now India is growing, digital is growing, so
Yeah.
there are multiple fields for which you can get an excel.
Right.
So kids get dissatisfied very soon, so they need to go through this platform, they need to understand the science behind it, and
Mhm.
then they can decide a right career for themselves. So that's one of the biggest, I think, support for the I would say modern era and
Mhm.
the kids of this current era, so they can really do wonders in what they are doing in their life or what they are planning to do in their life.
Right. Thank you so much, Himanshu sir, for connecting with me today, and I hope that our collaboration goes a long way.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.